What's going on, everybody? Chris Stark with Coach Stark Homes, your Valley Realtor. And guys, I recently was in a coffee shop in the Verado community and I saw one of the most unique treats I've seen in a long time. It was a Fruity Pebble Rice Krispie treat. I know, sounds amazing, right? So I've always been a fan of Rice Krispie treats. Who doesn't? So I had to try it. And guys, it was unbelievable. It was so good. So I looked at the wrapper, saw this fun, funky name, told myself I had to meet the owners of this company. Guys, this is Samooods Utterly Sweet. How are you?
Come on in. Welcome to the barn.
Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. This is amazing. All right, I'm here with Amanda, and this is absolutely amazing. And before we get started with the treats that you're gonna make, I gotta ask, where did you come up with the name?
Okay, so I'm Amanda, obviously, and my mom is Shara. She's the one running around in the cow hat. So we have SAM is the beginning of our name, which is Samooods.
Okay.
So S stands for Shara, which is mom, and then I'm Amanda, and then the Moo is simply because we love cows. But we call each other heifers, so that's also where that came from.
Okay, I'm gonna dive into the heifer thing.
Okay.
Because that's not usually something that people are called. So you say it with a smile, so why are we happy about that?
So we have 5 bakers, and there's actually only 2 of us that are considered heifers, and that's my cousin and I, Ashlyn. And then the rest of them actually aren't heifers, because a heifer is a cow that has not had children,
right.
And then a cow is actually one that has had children.
Okay, all right. So
we are the only 2 that have not had children yet.
Perfect. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm super excited. All right, what are we making?
Okay, we're gonna make chocolate, like double chocolate muffins.
That sounds amazing.
They could be used as muffins, they could be used as cupcakes, but we're gonna use them as muffins.
Okay.
There's a little less sugar than usual and no topping.
All right,
Okay.
let's get started. So one of the things that, from talking to other businesses is sometimes they're making things and all of a sudden you think it's going to absolutely bomb and it's going to be like this terrible treat, and it actually turns out to be even way better than it ever imagined. Do you have anything that's kind of close to that?
Yeah, so we have our Pop-Tarts here. Actually, Cultivate down in Sunny Slope, they were the ones that suggested we make that. They've had Pop-Tarts before, and you hear about Pop-Tarts this, Pop-Tarts that. They were like, hey, we want you to make Pop-Tarts, and Mom and I were like, all right, we'll do Pop-Tarts. So it started off with like more of a bread dough Pop-Tart, and that failed miserably. And they were like,
all right.
They were like, no, like, hey, that's not what we want. And so then I was talking to my grandmother, and she's like, hey, I have this recipe. It was Gami's, we call these Gami's tarts, by the way.
But grandmothers have like everything, don't they? Like they have just about every recipe you could ever imagine.
She did, but this was a pie recipe. The dough for the Pop-Tart was a pie recipe for my great grandmother Gami, and that's how the family knows her. Everybody knows her by Gami, and she got her name from my brother who couldn't say Gumby or something like that. But anyway, so I started the Pop-Tart, and then my mom went with it, then I went with it, and I failed miserably at it. And then I gave it to my aunt, who's over there in the corner with my cousin.
Get on over here.
Yeah.
Get on.
And
come on, Aunt. Get on in here. No, come on in here.
This is my Aunt Emily, my cousin Ashlyn.
Hey, everybody. Hi.
Mom and daughter duo.
All right.
So, just like my mom and I. So I gave it to her and I said, hey, I have the base of this. I need you to take this and run with it. And she took it and ran with it. So we have our large and our small.
Okay. Now, holy Lord, this looks good. All right. So now what's in this one?
This one's going to have raspberry filling. And it has raspberry preserves. And then it's going to have like a little flour in there to
So it's like the old school Pop-Tart with the
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
And what is that guy? 'Cause that looks like cinnamon.
That one is brown sugar.
Oh,
so that's gonna have
even better.
your brown sugar in there, and it's gonna have some butter and stuff like that in there.
And you guys are the Pop-Tarts. Oh, okay.
Pop-Tart cream.
So it's amazing how something that you got asked to do, it didn't work out, and after like 3 or 4 different people, now you've created this. And how popular is this item?
Very popular. It's very popular. That's kind of how people got to know us. They're like, oh, you guys make those Pop-Tarts, right?
Just straight from the pot.
Yeah, old school.
That is awesome.
This one's for you to try.
Oh.
Yeah, that one, that big one right there.
I can try it right now?
Right now.
Okay.
And we're gonna tell you right now that we like it warm. We like all of our stuff better warm.
See, isn't that the way it should be? No.
You were supposed to put it in the toaster.
Are you a syrup as warm person with French toast?
Yes.
See, I'm telling you, the world needs to latch onto this
Okay,
philosophy.
so is it syrup or syrup?
Oh, it's syrup.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're from
regardless,
we're in
it's going
Arizona.
down. It's going down. Okay. So this is the raspberry
Wait,
filling.
you should break it in half.
Oh, absolutely. You just tell me what to do. Oh.
Okay, and I just shove it in your face.
Yeah, that is lovely. This is the perks of doing these.
So just imagine that warm, like on a Saturday morning with your coffee. You need that.
This is tremendous. This is amazing. Okay, so our next treat, and I'm looking at this, and this looks amazing, is, what is this and what are we doing?
Okay, so we call these cow pies because we're a bunch of heifers that make cow pies. And this right here is going to be an oatmeal cookie.
Oh.
And as you see her opening that, she is going to put our filling on the inside.
Okay, so what's in your filling?
So it's kind of like a buttercream filling. So if you like buttercream, if you can picture that.
Yes.
So there's going to be butter, powdered sugar, half and half, some vanilla, and that's it for that.
And that is amazing. Yeah. And those, now, I can only imagine if the Pop-Tarts are a bestseller, this thing's got to be like crazy popular.
Yeah, this is pretty popular, super easy to make, and actually we're able to ship these. We've shipped these to Kansas, we've shipped these to Iowa, to Las Vegas.
Fantastic. Awesome.
But with the cow pies, we have one for you to try.
Oh, okay.
This one right here, this one. Okay. This one is for y'all to try.
Okay, so little known, a couple things. Number one, my favorite cookie is oatmeal raisin.
Oh, okay.
So the fact that we're going oatmeal cookie,
and
this is like heaven on earth, and then it's
like,
just,
feel how soft
oh, I was gonna say it's so soft
and like when you
tremendous.
Pull it apart.
All right, so I'm gonna pull apart like the other one because I want to be nothing but consistent. This is great. All right. First of all, it's exactly like buttercream.
Yeah.
On the inside, and the cookie is perfect. It's just got just enough oatmeal, super soft. Little known fact that most people don't know is I decorate cakes from time to time. I did before I got into real estate. So I would do it for my son and do all kinds of crazy cakes or whatever. So I've used buttercream before, and this is better than any buttercream I've ever had. So this is amazing.
So everybody has their own little groove that we kind of fell into, and it's just been a lot of fun. And when we all bake here together, we have a lot of fun, of course. And we've got the oatmeal cow pies that are really, really popular right now, but we've rolled out peanut butter cow pies, which are amazing. We do a gingerbread one during the holidays. We do pumpkin muffins, pumpkin tarts, pumpkin Danish. And the other thing that we really like is our shops will request stuff. So if they put in a request, then we do our best to make it happen.
Okay, so I'm seeing that you're rolling the cinnamon roll.
Yep.
Any great technique that you can I'm terrible at rolling dough. Is there anything that you can kind of give me any pointers on how to roll dough better?
For me, what I have found by trial and error is, you saw the glob I started with? To try and make it as even, symmetrical as you can, so that when you start to roll, it's going to roll out evenly on all sides. That, and having enough flour down so that it doesn't stick.
I think that's one of I'm terrible. I'm always worried that the flour is going to change the taste of it, but it never does.
No, it really doesn't on the cinnamon rolls, because then once you put the brown sugar and the cinnamon on it, because the flour kind of goes by the wayside. Hey, can you grab me some cinnamon?
So is there anything unique about the ingredients that's in your dough that might be different than somebody else, or is it just your good old-fashioned dough for your cinnamon rolls?
No, the one that I'm actually working on is the vegan. So this is the vegan cinnamon roll. So there's no, there's almond milk, there's no eggs. So it's a little bit different, but it is the vegan version. So for the frosting, once we get to frosting them, it's I think the strangest ingredient that I discovered, and this is a plant-based butter also. So this isn't real butter, this is a plant-based butter.
Oh, very cool.
And then the other ingredient would be a plant-based cream cheese, which I didn't know existed until starting to bake these.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, but this is another one of the things the shops asked for. One of our shops, Ebb Flow actually, asked if we could do a vegan cinnamon roll, so I took on that task.
All right, we're here with Ashlyn. Ashlyn, you're going to be frosting the cinnamon rolls, and what is your frosting made of?
So this is the vegan cinnamon rolls. So everything that goes in here is vegan.
Okay.
Like my Aunt Shara was saying, we have the plant-based cream cheese that we have that go into here. We also have a plant-based butter that's in here, and then some almond milk, vanilla, and powdered sugar. So pretty simple, but it's really good.
I can only imagine when that thing's heated up how good that tastes.
Exactly, melts in your mouth.
Okay, so I'm going to ask the same question. If you could bake for anybody, who are you baking for?
I am gonna bake for Joanna Gaines because she inspired a lot of people.
Okay.
So.
All right, so first of all, again, I'm surrounded with all this amazing food, and I can't thank you enough. So thank you so much for having me here and letting me kind of experience everything that you guys do. And I got to ask, after all the other ladies, is if you could bake for anybody, who would you bake for?
My great-grandmother, Gami.
Oh, that's right.
I would absolutely bake for her, so.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Again, it's so fun to kind of go behind the scenes and see kind of all the things that have been done. You guys have been amazingly hospitable, so thank you so much for having me, and I can't wait to share this with everybody else.
Thank you so much for being here. We really appreciate it.
Absolutely.